From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a severe weather alert.
All right, it's 2 o'clock here in the morning. I'm Fred Gossage. I can't even talk, it's so late at night. I'm Fred Gossage along with Ben Loon and Kelly Rosson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Maybe I'll be able to talk as I can give the information here. It's late and we've been up since 6 weeks ago. But we have a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for northern areas of Maury County. This is just an extension of the previous warning here. I'm going to crack it up for the rest of this update. That's going to be for the northern part of Maury County, north of Columbia. Severe thunderstorm warning till 2:45. Back west of the area, notice a lot of the severe thunderstorm warnings have dropped off, and I'll show some encouraging signs on the radar here when we get to that in just a moment. Still a tornado watch here across southern middle Tennessee. All of our Tennessee counties are included until 3 a.m. Before the top of the hour, they're going to have to make a decision on what they're going to do with watches, not only for southern middle Tennessee, but down through North Alabama, Northeast Mississippi, because the threat's not over just yet. We'll take it to Viper Live Doppler radar and show you what's going on here. And again, we have no tornado warnings in the area, and we're actually seeing encouraging signs with the line of thunderstorms. We'll switch it to the Nashville Next Rad and go into Maury County and look at the storm coming across the northern part of Maury County that has the severe thunderstorm warning. It's kind of lined out now. It stretches from near Jones Valley up through the Kinderhook area, north of Santa Fe, up into the Bethel and the Theta areas, and it's moving off to the east, northeast, at about 35 to 40 miles an hour. So what we're going to have to do at this point is draw a weird little track, a squall track, on the leading edge of this here. I would say from just north of Theta, kind of gap that little inflow and then go back toward the west of Santa Fe with it. And then we'll take that off to the east, northeast at about 30, 35, something like that. Yep. All right. Here are times of arrival for this severe thunderstorm over the northern part of Maury County. It's going to stay north of Columbia. National Weather Service made it clear for us to explain that this severe thunderstorm will be staying north of that tornado damage track from earlier this evening. Damaging winds of 60 miles per hour are the main threat here. Theta at 207, Santa Fe 212, Jameson 222, Spring Hill at 234, and Kirkland at 250. Again, damaging straight line winds of up to 60 miles an hour are the main risk. We'll clear the track, hit storm relative velocity. And there's a shear axis in here and some very, very broad rotation, but nothing looks tornadic at this time, just mainly some gusty straight line winds. So tell you what, let's hit the Memphis Next Rad and go back and look at the line over in West Tennessee. And I'll show you some features we've been watching here on reflectivity with the line coming in. There's still this severe thunderstorm warning here that includes the Parsons area, but notice that not only does no other part of the line right now have a severe thunderstorm warning, but from down here south of Bolivar up to south of Henderson, notice this little fine green and blue line that's just out ahead of the main line of thunderstorms. That's the outflow boundary where that cool, dry, stable air is rushing out in front of the thunderstorms. There's still a straight line wind threat with that, but that tells me that these storms are on the downhill swing. And as long as they're behind that outflow boundary, they're also going to have a really hard time producing a tornado as well. Now, having said that, I want to make this very clear, does not mean the threat's over across our area. We will continue to update that information, and if storms do continue to lose intensity, we will start to give that information as well, but we can't sound it all clear yet across our area because we still have a very unstable environment that's highly wind sheared. And sometimes you can have new storms form on the leading edge of that gust front, and then that new line takes over. We're also going to have to watch things out ahead of the line for a little longer that may try to rotate. So even though the line is a bit weaker now, we're still going to have to watch things very carefully. That's going to be moving into our viewing area within the next 30 minutes. Our viewing area starts in Hardin County, Tennessee. So that's going to be nosing into the northwest part of our viewing area here within the next 30 minutes. And Kelly, if you don't mind, and I'm going to have to talk a couple different click things through you here, but let's do from Parsons down to the Mississippi state line. Let's draw a squall track on the leading edge of that. And then I'll have you right click that squall button after you draw the track, and we'll take it at 40. Okay, and then we'll release. And then I will have you right click the squall button, and we're going to change some parameters. We're going to make the show mileage at the bottom. We're going to make that, I think, let's see, 100. And then we're also going to make this, let's do 180 minutes. We're going to do a 3-hour track here for Southern Middle Tennessee. And these are times of arrival for the main line. And these are larger communities. I can't go through every single little town in Southern Middle Tennessee to give times of arrival. Just pick out the city near you and then kind of use that to estimate your time of arrival. Linden at 2:23, Selmer, Tennessee 2:43, Hohenwald 3:05, Savannah 3:08, Waynesboro 3:38, Columbia 3:42, Lawrenceburg 4:29, Lewisburg 4:45, and Pulaski 5:02. That's the time of arrival for Southern Middle Tennessee for this main line of thunderstorms. In Northwest Alabama, storms back to the southwest of you over North Mississippi are a little bit weaker as well. We'll clear off the track and zoom out the radar a little bit so we can see North Mississippi also. And storms down here yet aren't as strong, but as they move into Northwest Alabama, there's a little more of an unstable environment. They will be moving into Northwest Alabama closer to 3:30 or 4 o'clock, and then continuing on through Northwest Alabama with the line. Whether you're on the Tennessee part of the viewing area or the Alabama part of the viewing area, as the line moves in, gusty straight line winds are the main threat, in addition to flash flooding. However, the atmosphere is still set up so that we could continue to see the chance of a few tornadoes. So we're going to have to be on our toes very carefully. Still have a severe thunderstorm warning till 2:45 for the northern part of Murray County, Tennessee. It includes Spring Hill, but it stays north of Columbia. That's the only warning in our viewing area. We'll watch things very carefully. Our next live scheduled update is at 3 a.m., but should warnings be issued in the viewing area, we'll come back sooner if necessary. And should any county in the viewing area have a tornado warning, we'll be live nonstop until the danger is over. For Ben Luna and Kelly Rosson, I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.